Let's get into Vogue patterns for summer 2024. Looking at the front of the catalog, we have Vogue pattern 2023, a Tom and Linda Platt pattern. The silhouette is very straight line. The real detail is around the neckline. It has like a raised collar or neckline area. It's kind of got a loose fitting around the neck, and then it's sleeveless, got a single pleat, kind of a V-line pleat down from the neck towards the bust, and then from there it's just kind of straight down. It looks like the pattern will hit around the knee, and the back is an invisible zipper. Looks could be kind of an elegant wear, but it's not a shape that I'm really looking for right now, so for that reason I think I will skip this one. The next pattern is Vogue 2025, a missus dress with sleeve variations. This dress has details in the front bust area where there's kind of a cutout right beneath the bust, and then it has strings going from the mid bust all the way around the neck, and then you can have the sleeveless option and a sleeved option. I like the length of the dress. On the model is hitting kind of right above the knee area. It has pockets in the front, which is super cool. I think I would like this dress more if it didn't have the ruched area right around the bust with the strings that go around the neck. I think it's a little unnecessary for me. I wonder if there's a way you can hack it so it doesn't have that option. Otherwise, it's a nice and pretty dress, but not something I'm super excited about, so I will skip this one. Next is Vogue pattern 2027, a missus dress in 2 lengths. This dress has kind of a mermaid bottom kind of element where the dress is more fitted through the thighs and hips, and then right around maybe mid-thigh or near the knee it kind of flares out gently. I like the shape. I like that it comes in 2 slightly different lengths, one all the way to the floor and then one right above the knee, right above the ankle. The bust area is interesting as well. I love the short sleeves on this dress. I think it's super cute. I think it's something that I can see myself wearing. The shape is really pretty, especially in the green fabric that one of the models is wearing. And so for that reason, I am putting Vogue pattern 2027 in my hypothetical cart. The next pattern is Vogue 2026. This is a loose fitting flare tent dress, has shaped yoke with lace trim and low cut armholes with bias spacing. It has front and back gathers. This dress is a really simple dress. Again, for the summer, I can see it being an easy, flowy dress for vacation or just going around during the day. I like the detail around the neckline with the lace and trim options that you can use. Super simple, an easy breezy shape. Of course, I'm loving the longer length of it, but I don't think I would get this one. It's really cute, but I'm not feeling like I really need to have this pattern. So for that reason, we're skipping 2026. Let's look at pattern 2024, which is a Rachel Comey pattern. It's a loose-fitting midi dress with asymmetric button front, short sleeves, dropped waist seam, back yoke, skirt pleats, and side front pockets. Waist is adjustable via self-ties coming from side front seams and concealed button at waist. So there's a lot going on here in the dress that maybe isn't as visible just from the pictures. Yeah, this dress has a lot more going on than meets the eye. Loving the midi length. I do like the sleeves, and I do like the button up aspect of this dress. I love that it has an option to cinch at the waist with the belt, and I love the pleating in the back. I'm really liking this dress. It's got some interesting detail. I like that it has some asymmetry built into the pattern. I like it. So 2024 is going in my virtual cart. Let's look at Vogue pattern 2036. Vogue pattern 2036 is a missus vest and pants. Unlined semi-fitted vest, has notch collar extended shoulders, front extended to side back, inside tie, front D-ring closure, and welt pockets with flaps. The pants are high-rise, semi-fitted through the hip, contoured waistband, and creased legs. The jacket or the vest looks very involved. Like the quality on the vest on the model looks like a lot of work. Looks like a more advanced pattern than what I would be interested in. I do like the shape of the vest. I'm thinking that if you extend the vest a little bit, it would make a really cute kind of blazer top dress. I've always wanted a blazer dress. I do not have one yet, so this might be a pattern that someone can hack to make it a little longer and make a dress out of it, since it is kind of curved at the waist. The pants are not my style. It has like a flared look towards the calf, and it's a crop length. First of all, flared. I don't like flared pants, and then to have it short, absolutely not. I'm sure you can lengthen it if you want like a regular length pants with flares, but the shape of the pants I'm not interested in. So for that reason, I will be skipping this pattern. The next pattern is Vogue 2037. It's a Mrs. shirt, crop top, and pants. So you get 3 different pieces in one pattern. The description says loose fitting shirt has shaped hem bands, back hem slit, pointed collar, collar band, long set-in sleeves with button cuffs and placket opening. A close fitting lined top, fully interfaced, has straps and exposed separating back zipper. And then the pants are wide leg pants, semi-fitted through the hip with side front pockets, fly front, and belt carriers. So that's a lot going on. The shirt is an interesting shape. It has kind of a curved bottom in the front where it's kind of curving out from itself in the front, and then it looks kind of has a slight high-low shape to the shirt. So it's a pretty long shirt. It goes down to your thigh, button up with a collar shirt. Crop top is cute. It's a basic crop top with thick sleeves, so that's nice, but I'm sure you might have another pattern that has a crop top like this. The pants are also nice. I love the shape of the pants. Nice and sleek, straight down. That's the style I really like. But I feel like I have a pattern that I can make pants like this from. So for that reason, I'm not feeling the shirt. The crop top is cute, but pretty simple. And I already have a pants pattern like this. So I will skip pattern 2037. Vogue pattern 2034 are sailor style shorts or pants fitted through the hip, sit on the natural waist, have front flap with button closure, side front pockets, and back yoke with inseam pockets. View A has a stitched hem. View B has hem facings with sew-in fringe detail. This is rated easy. So sailor style, I guess, means kind of wider through the hip and down. So it's more wide leg than the previous pattern. It has a lot of buttons in the front. Like the button detail is there. If you're a button person, there's all the buttons for you. Other than that, it looks like a pretty simple pant. I think there are back pockets as well. They look kind of hidden on the models. The wide waist piece is really cute as well. But still, not super interested in these pants. Even though they are cute, I think I will skip this one. So Vogue 2031 is a button front blouse with pointed collar, neckband, set-in sleeves, front and back yoke with encased or with shaped hem. View A has 7/8 length sleeves, and View B has long sleeves with placket opening and button cuffs. View A is really cute because the way they have the model style, they have certain elements of lace detail. So if you want to add in areas where you have kind of a lacy or a different style of fabric, you can put that in there. I don't like the sleeves. The sleeves are a little big in my opinion. And then View B is kind of a basic button-up shirt. Although I do like button-up shirts, so maybe I should think about having more options in my stash. I love a good button-up shirt, especially when I find them at the thrift store. And this one does look nice, like the back yoke, I guess is what it's called, with the gathering right below the shoulders is nice. I like view B more than view A. So I think I will put this one in my cart just to have that button-up shirt option in my stash. That's Vogue 2031. Vogue 2028 is a Mrs. Dress and Overdress. It's a flared dress, close fitting through the bust, has biased neck and armhole facings, bust and waist darts, invisible back zipper, and hook and eye closure. So there are two pieces in this pattern. You can make the long dress and then you can make an overdress. So you make the dress and then you have an overdress that you put over the dress. And I guess you can make it out of kind of a sheer fabric and it's just going over the dress. I'm not really understanding why you want to cover up this beautiful dress that you have made. Like on the model, it's like a very detailed, like a lacy textured dress. And then you have an overdress that hides that detail. So I'm not getting the purpose behind the styling of this pattern. But maybe if you wanted to make the overdress in like a beaded sheer overlay style, or like they have a lot of the metallic or shiny studded mesh shirts nowadays, that would be cool. I'm not liking the combination of the short overlay with the long underdress, but of course you can do things separately, like you don't have to wear the overlay with this dress. As far as the dress is concerned, I like the shape of it, but it's pretty simple. Not super excited about this, so I will go ahead and skip this dress. Let's look at Vogue pattern 2033. 2033 is a Mrs. skirt in 2 lengths. It's a draped bias cut skirt with narrow waistband, invisible side zipper with hook and bar closure, and a baby hem. Now, in their description, they do not talk about this tie feature in the skirt. I saw this, I think it was in Simplicity's summer catalog, where they had a dress with a little tie feature around the dress, but it was like low around the hips. Again, this is a similar idea where there's a little tie feature in the front of the skirt, but it's sitting low at the hip and crotch area. I guess it's a style feature. When I think of ties on skirts and dresses, I think that it's accentuating the waist or giving you a little more shape on the waist, but this tie is kind of just a design element. Other than that, the skirt is kind of a circle skirt or maybe a half circle skirt. I like the back detail where it's kind of got the whale tail or whatever that detail is, where it kind of dips towards the middle of the back piece. Other than the low tie, which I'm not getting, maybe it's a fashion thing, I think it's an okay skirt, but not something that I am super excited to have, so I will skip that one. The next pattern is Vogue 2032, a Mrs. skirt in 2 lengths. This skirt is a lined skirt, semi-fitted through the hip, sits 1 inch below the waist, has a front fly, zipper, side pockets, belt loops, and a front slit. So this is a skirt that looks like a work skirt you would wear maybe in the office. The longer skirt, maybe not in the office. I don't know where you would wear a skirt like this. Maybe an executive vacation or an executive cruise. Whatever the case is, it's, to me, giving a work skirt, maybe a summer work skirt. I don't know. I've never seen anyone wear this. I like the shorter length skirt, actually. I like the mid-length skirt, even though I do not wear skirts. So that has something going against this pattern. But for me, the long skirt, I just don't understand where you would wear this. I guess you can use denim and like make a maxi length denim skirt, where a lot of people wear maxi length denim skirts. Another thing I don't understand, but that's just me. So since I'm not a big skirt wearer, I will not be putting this in my virtual cart. The next pattern is Vogue 2030 by Marcy Tilton. It is a Mrs. tunic. An A-line tunic fitted through the bust, has collar, button front inseam pockets, and invisible hem. There is a sleeveless option and a elbow length sleeve option. The tunic is an interesting look. It kind of looks like an apron to me, especially with the front pockets being like they are, like they're not side pockets, they're just kind of pockets right in the front dropped in there, and then you have the buttons up the middle. So for that reason, the pockets, I don't like the way the pockets are, and I also don't like the high collar. Do you have to wear the collar up like that? Can you fold it down? It doesn't look like it. So for that reason, I'm not interested in this pattern. They have a men's pattern, Vogue 2039. The pattern is, well, it's not necessarily men's. It's a unisex shirt and pants. It's a semi-fitted shirt with a stand-up collar, extended shoulders, concealed front button closure, and seam front pockets. View A has below elbow length. View B has long two-piece sleeves with inseam opening and button cuffs. So this is a unisex pattern, so it can work for anyone. This collar is stand-up, but it's not so long that it looks like a collar that's been popped. So I like that aspect of it. I like the hidden pockets on this pattern, and I like the long sleeve options. I do like the pants. I actually like this combination, but it's not something that I would wear. Neither the shirt or necessarily the pants. So even though I do like this pattern, I would not get it because I don't think I would wear this style, or I don't know someone that would. So I'm skipping that one. Pattern 2035. It's a zip front jumpsuit, has a close-fitting bodice with princess seams, and is attached to a loose-fitting bottom with mock fly, front stitching, and drawstrings at front and ankle. It is by designer Rachel Comey, and it is rated advanced. The pants are like very loose, and they look like, I don't know what the word is. I'm thinking hammer pants, like MC Hammer pants with the loose kind of fit to it. I like the top of the jumpsuit though. I like the close fitting look to it, but I'm not necessarily feeling the combination. And since it's a jumpsuit and not separates, I'm sure you can separate it by yourself, but I don't really like the pants that go with the top on this jumpsuit. For that reason, I am skipping this pattern. The next pattern is Vogue 2029. It is a Mrs. dress by Badgley Mishka. It's a dress, close fitting through the bust, has see-through bodice, split front band, long set-in sleeves with continuous lap opening, cuffs with button and loops. It has a contrast underbodice with spaghetti straps and a flared skirt attaching at the midriff and a contrast sash included. It is rated advanced, another advanced pattern. But although it is rated advanced, I like this pattern. It looks like two separates. The shirt and the skirt look like they could be separates, but it is in fact a dress. The sash is located at an appropriate area of the body, in my opinion. I love the loose, or not the loose, but the full bottom portion of the dress. The skirt is really full. It's really long. It's a maxi length dress. I love the fact that the bodice has the illusion that it's like you're wearing a camisole or something underneath a see-through shirt. So I'm really enjoying everything about this pattern. And even though it's advanced, maybe it'll be in my stash, my virtual stash, until I finally have all the skills necessary to make this advanced pattern. So this one is going in my cart. And that is the Summer 2024 Vogue Pattern Catalog. So to wrap up my Vogue Pattern 2024 for the summer virtual haul, I'm going to put Vogue Pattern 2027 in my virtual cart. That's the dress pattern with the mermaid-like detail at the bottom of the dress. I'm also going to put Vogue Pattern 2029, which is the dress that looks like separates with the blouse and the really full skirt, but it's actually one dress. And then I'm going to put Vogue Pattern 2024, which is a button-up, loose, asymmetrical dress. So let me know in the comments. Have you picked up any Vogue patterns from the summer 2024 collection? And let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.